Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. It is Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. I know I say this every time I make a video, but really cool things happening today. The first thing I want to get into, going to go ahead and share something out here. So a lot of you are familiar with HTC. HTC is now offering a brand new 5G router that can host a full Bitcoin node. So it says Taiwanese tech firm HTC has launched a new router that can connect devices to 5G networks while supporting the Bitcoin blockchain at the same time. This is absolutely amazing. This is wonderful. This is what I've been waiting for. This is huge, and expect more companies to follow very quickly. I just want to read a little bit further into this. The ability to run a Bitcoin node also comes through Zion alongside a means of key recovery if users lose their devices. HTC says the hub allows users to own their own crypto keys through its Zion vault. You are now verifying the cloud servers rather than them verifying you. It is a complete power shift from the status quo, says HTC. They go on to say this device further offers a private vault, providing a view into their holdings of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Litecoin, Stellar Lumens, and other Ethereum standard ERC20 and ERC721 tokens will be supported. Owning your keys, owning your data, owning your privacy, said Phil Chen, decentralized chief officer at HTC. This is the shield against the onslaught of big tech and its assault on privacy of your home. By using this 5G router, they're calling Exodus 5G Hub, you have more control and ownership of your data than ever before. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm super excited. Been waiting for this for a long time. So if you don't share my enthusiasm, I'm not sure how to convince you how wonderful this is, but this is a big deal. I could spend a lot of time today talking about several things, but I'm just going to try and eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? This next piece of news is absolutely monumental. It's huge. And if you're not sure why this is so huge, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to leave some breadcrumbs and you can follow it yourself. But basically, Microsoft, EY, and Consensus tout a new way for big business to use public Ethereum. It's time for big business to embrace the public chain as a coordination tool rather than as a place to carry out large-scale financial transactions. This is really important. I've been talking several videos about the importance for CRM and ERP integration. Companies are very leery of putting their private data into a public pool or a public blockchain. So we finally have a magic solution now between Microsoft, EY, and several other firms, and there's several crypto firms and several that we are very excited about, like Chainlink. I just want to read a few things here. I'm very excited that this news is also making its way to Yahoo Finance, right? Yahoo Finance is a normie place for the uninitiated or sometimes the uninvolved to learn about crypto. And this is absolutely amazing. This new partnership, they're calling this baseline protocol. And once again, I can't tell you how big this is. So using Ethereum as a kind of message-oriented middleware rather than a source of truth data repository, it's a novel approach. Some people might think it is boring, said John Wolpert, head of Web3 Studio at Consensus. It's about changing the mental mode from system of record to an actual middleware. That's a pretty boring way to use the blockchain, but I think we could use a little boring. A useful analogy, says Wolpert, is thinking of Ethereum like an old school message bus, a type of messaging infrastructure connecting distributed system and interfaces. Ethereum offers a highly expressive version of this, which Wolpert likes to refer to or call the magic bus. The concept ought to be attractive to the chief security officers of large enterprises, since their critical data all remains within all their firewalls or within their firewalls, he said. And that's the hundreds of millions of dollars spent integrating large-scale enterprise resources into ERPs and customer relationship management CRM systems. We've been talking about this a little bit a few weeks ago, and I'm glad to see this happen. So a little bit deeper into this. So Consensus and EY announced enterprise targeted protocol that's built on Ethereum and backed by Microsoft. Consensus and EY announced their working project baseline protocol, now joined by 12 other firms and organizations, including Microsoft, AMD, Chainlink, and MakerDAO. The new protocol allows enterprise synchronization data and collaborators via the Ethereum blockchain without having to publicize all their business records. Consensus and EY have announced the formation of Baseline Protocol, a project aimed at enterprises. This project has garnered support from 12 other companies and organizations, including Microsoft, AMD, Chainlink, MakerDAO. The new protocol will allow enterprises to access decentralized DeFi services built on Ethereum blockchain without having to publicize all their private information. And I want to leave now a few breadcrumbs. So I've talked before about the pivotal tracker for Chainlink. This is a great way to go and see what is actually being developed. And I know for non-developers or non-tech people, when you're looking through this development system, it can be a little bit confusing. All the things that you want to know, all the things that are being built out via Chainlink and all the things that Chainlink is now supporting will show up here first, right? Before a talking head is talking about them, before you read an article. So I want to, but I understand the navigation through here is a little heady and it's a little confusing. So I want to include a link to the articles and terminology, and it will help explain things like account owner, burn down, burn up, collaborator, different statuses, icebox, flowchart, some different things, and help you make sense of the pivotal tracker. One of the partners in this baseline protocol is Unibright. I think a lot of people don't understand what Unibright is, and this is a wonderful video done by Unibright. Unibright uses Chainlink services, and a lot of these companies use Chainlink services. They talk about basically their role within this baseline protocol, and I think it's really important, and I want to include this. So I hope that was clear. I hope that I've left enough pieces and articles that you can go research this and see what a huge deal this is. I don't feel like I'm overstating this. We knew that the CRM and ERP spaces were going to be built out with blockchain, and the challenges of companies putting their private data into a public blockchain. I'm very excited about Unibright. I'm very excited about Chainlink. I'm very excited about this partnership. I'm very happy today. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. All applicable links will be below, and feel free to comment. See ya.